Well, let's talk about Boys in the Hood because, I mean, it wasn't just the movie. It was a cultural shift. But I found it interesting that you at first, before knowing he was directing it, kind of unsure if this was a movie that you wanted to do, which I think is really cool because it's like, hey, who's telling this story?
Who's telling the story? I mean, we had Spike Lee in New York, but we
yeah.
didn't really have our LA director yet. It was marinating and percolating, but it hadn't landed yet. Yeah, right? And so when I got the call, I said, John Singleton, well, that doesn't necessarily sound black to me. And I said to my agent, I said, oh, is this some white guy trying to tell the story about where I live and what we do? So I get the script, Boys in the Hood. I'm like, okay, what kind of title is this? Because I'm living in South Central at this time.
Yep.
I read the script, I couldn't put it down. And it was the realest, most honest thing that I had ever read about young, urban, black culture. And so I remember just saying to my agent, I'm like, is this director white or black? Because from where I stood, I didn't meet very many black directors. Sure enough, on a rainy day, I walked in the casting room and there he was. And I just was like, hi. And he's like, who are you? And I was like, who are you? Because I didn't know it was him. And he got right up in my face. And I was like, I know this guy is not trying to holler at me at the audition. This cannot be what's happening right now. And he said, I'm John Singleton, the director. And I go, oh, hi. I turned real sweet. Code switch.
Okay. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so happy to meet you.
John.
I did the audition and I walked out of there not knowing what was going to happen.
For you to be a newcomer and already be thinking about just like how black stories are being told, how were you?
My father, he did not play when it came to us.